Okay, so the first thing that I learned from this co-angler, I was fishing with a co-angler down in Harris Chain at the Harris Chain Lake in Florida. And if you've never been on the Harris Chain there, it's a little bit different than most Florida fisheries because the water is more stained on the Harris Chain in some of the lakes than other parts of Florida. And this one lake that I was fishing on the Harris Chain, there's a bunch of lakes that are interconnected by canals. It had really dirty water in it. For some reason, there was a lot of sediment in it, and the water visibility was probably only about, it was probably 6 or 8 inches. Dirty water for Florida. Normally that doesn't work very good, but for some reason, I found this lily pad field in dirty water, and I was catching some good ones on it, flipping and pitching like a June bug and a black and blue creature bait. And it was still, I thought it was on the verge of being too dirty even for black or black and blue. So anyway, the first day of the tournament, I drew this guy. I told him we were going to be flipping lily pads. He didn't ask much questions about it. And we get to the lily pad field there, and like I said, it's dirty water, like that visibility. And it's dark, because it's early in the morning, and, there's a lot of shade from the lily pads. Guys, he pulls out a watermelon trickworm. And I look at that thing, and it's like, I didn't want to hurt his feelings. I wanted to say to him, you're wasting your time with that watermelon trickworm in this muddy water. You're not going to catch nothing. So he has this watermelon trickworm on like a 3/16-ounce sinker. And I've got my black and blue and my June bug, creature bait on 1/2-ounce sinker I'm rotating before. Guys, all of a sudden he starts catching them on that watermelon trickworm, flipping in that muddy water in those pads. And before I even had a fish in the boat, he had a limit of fish in like 20 minutes. And I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. I said, I've never seen anything like that in my life. It's like when he put that worm in the water, it's like the thing disappeared. It's like you couldn't even see it. It's like as soon as the worm was in the water, it was invisible. So one of the things that I learned from that, the lesson that I learned from that co-angler is that when you're talking about, color, like lure color in relationship to water visibility, a lot of the times you can throw a lot of that stuff out of the window. I mean, we traditionally think in bass fishing that in dirtier water, you want to use dark colors because they stand out more, and you want to use more natural colors in clear water because it's more natural and a little bit more neutral and subtle. Sometimes that's not the case. Sometimes you have to let the bass tell you, exactly what you want and, go from there. Okay, the second time I was with that, this was a tournament up at Lake of the Ozarks. And this particular tournament,